You ever sit there staring at everything you have to do, right? And just can't. You're not lazy, you're just tired of carrying everything alone. This message is for the people who feel like they're slipping. You keep telling yourself, I should be doing more. I used to be so motivated. Why am I like this now? But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're exhausted from holding it all together for so long. You show up for work. You show up for family. You smile when it's expected. You hide when it hurts. And somehow, you're still blaming yourself for not being productive enough. But behind closed doors, you're dealing with anxiety, decision fatigue, right? That invisible pressure to always be on. Maybe even loneliness that's hard to explain to anyone else. And I need you to hear this. You are doing better than you think. Let me say that again. You are doing better than you think. Just because it doesn't look perfect doesn't mean you're not growing. Progress doesn't always look like movement. Sometimes it looks like holding your ground when your storm is pushing hard. Life has a way of draining us in silence. Not with one big moment, but little ones. The email that needs a reply, right? The bill that's due. I got plenty of those. The relationship that's struggling. The silence that feels heavy. The world that just won't slow down. And the tiny things that pile up until your chest feels tight and your head just wants to shut off. It's not that you're weak, right? It's that you've been so strong for too long without a break. Let that sink in. You've been the strong one. And being the strong one every day comes with a cost. So stop calling yourself lazy. You're not. You're healing. You're managing. You're doing your best with what you got. And that is enough. You're rebuilding from the inside out. And it's okay not to feel okay every single day. But promise me this. Don't give up on yourself. Here's how you rise when everything feels too heavy. Number one, lower that bar. Not forever, just for now. Getting out of the bed counts. Planes flying overhead counts all the time, like every 2 minutes. Maybe a minute. Brushing your teeth counts. Answering the one email counts. It all counts. So stop measuring today's success by yesterday's energy. Number two, celebrate the small wins. They matter more than you think. Every time you do something that you didn't feel like doing, that's momentum. That's strength. Even if nobody claps for it, clap for yourself. Because that effort means something. Number three, ask for help. You don't get extra credit for carrying it all alone, right? Courage is saying, I'm not okay. Can you help me with this, right? It's one of the most powerful things you can do. And no, it doesn't make you a burden on somebody else, right? It makes you brave. Let me tell you something else. Rest is not a reward, it's a requirement. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to unplug, right? You're allowed to have days where you don't feel like being inspirational or on for anybody. You're not done. You're just resting, right? You're not lazy. You've just been fighting battles no one else can see. But you're still here, still breathing, still trying. And that means you're not finished. So here's the good news. Your comeback is already in motion. Even if you can't feel it yet, even if it's quiet, even if no one else sees it, it's happening because you're still choosing to show up every single day, right? And that choice, that's the beginning of something powerful. So when your mind whispers, you're behind, tell it this: I'm not behind, I'm building. When your heart says you're not doing enough, say, I've done more than most people even know. And when your soul says, I'm tired, say, rest. Don't quit. Because you don't need to be perfect today. You just need to keep going. If this spoke to you, share it, please. Because there's someone else right now, alone in their car, sitting in a break room, maybe laying in a bed, right, staring at the ceiling, and they need to know they're not lazy. They're just tired of carrying everything alone. And they are not alone anymore.